Yes, people. How are you guys doing? How's everybody today? Oh, do me a favor. Let me just mute everybody here. Hey guys, how's everybody going today? How's everyone doing? What we're going to be talking about today is the win versus Watford. We beat Watford 1-0. Yes, it's not the 3-0, the 4-0, the 2-0 that everyone was expecting, but we beat them 1-0. A win is a win at the end of the day, and that's what we need. We need the 3 points on the table, another clean sheet, 3 points on the table, 10 games unbeaten. Smith Rowe got another goal. Aubameyang's having troubles with the penalties. The center back pairing once again doing well in Gabriel and Ben White. We're gonna have to get into that. Plus, last but not least, guys, Tavares once again at left back putting in a good performance. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, man of the match performance. Wow. Honestly, I could not say anything more about this performance from a lot of the players. They had some good games. Everyone seemed to be up for it. And you know what? We should be up for it versus Watford. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go to the panel, ask them what they're saying. We got Gerard here, we got Karina here, and we got Aslan here. How you guys doing? You can unmute yourselves, of
Yeah,
course.
good, mate. I'm good, mate.
Aslan?
Yeah, big up, man. Bless up. I'm well, good mood. 1-0 win, classic scoreline to the Arsenal. Clean sheet, 3 points.
There you go. And Karina, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy 3 points and a clean sheet. And until next one, really.
There you go. So I'm just going to go match reactions. Personally, for myself, Smith Rowe, goal, amazing. Tavares played nice. Tomiyasu and the whole back four just were solid the whole entire game, in my opinion. The midfield, Lokonga, at times was shaky, but Ainsley Maitland-Niles was there to relieve pressure and to win the ball high up the pitch. Lacazette had a good game. Aubameyang, on the other hand, missed a penalty. We're going to have a talking point about the penalty in a bit. Saka could have scored a goal if the rule wasn't that once the goalkeeper is ahead of the ball, anybody behind him, if there's not two defenders behind the goalkeeper, it's offside. So that was another thing. But yeah, big up to everyone listening in the chat. Also, if you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button. And yes, let's get some people from Twitch and Arsenal Facebook also on here. So yeah, let's go. Gerard, what are you saying? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm cool, bro. I'm pleased with it. It's another victory. That's all that matters right now. We needed 3 points. And based on our form recently, we're now in the top 5 and we're not far off Chelsea, the main challengers right now. So yeah, and I'm very pleased with most of the players. My standout players for me though are definitely Nuno, White, and Ainsley. Right? I was not sold on White still, because I know Aslan and I spoke about this. We were not too sold on White, but I must say White definitely had a brilliant game this week. It's not the only good games we have, but this game was he was brilliant. He's really brilliant. But I'm very proud of Nuno. Nuno taking his opportunity while he's benching Tierney and going away with it and doing really, really well. And of course, Ainsley. What can I say about Ainsley? I'm very impressed for someone who's having the kind of career he's had out on loan, then coming back, wants to play midfield, not being able to play midfield, out kind of a fullback, not a fullback, all these, topsy-turvy moments with him. And he just came in here and slotted in so beautiful. And even in the end, when he had to do some defensive duties, was brilliant. So yeah, I'm really proud of the guys over. But those three are my standouts for this match.
No worries. Okay, I'll go to you, Karina. What are you saying?
I think overall it was a very edgy game. It wasn't it wasn't one of the convincing games that we've seen this season. There are some standout players that did really well. I think Ainsley did really, really well in the midfield. Again, I know Ramsdale and Ben White had that little mix-up in the game, but again, I think Ramsdale did really well. It wasn't as bad. Aubameyang a bit off again today. Missed another penalty. That's the second miss this season, by the way, on penalties for Aubameyang. But overall, the back line was really strong. Again, Gabriel, immense, great today. Smith Rowe coming into the box at the right time to get that winner for us. So overall, I'm just really happy that we've got the 3 points and we're putting ourselves in a better position to make sure that we're in the fight for that top 4 as well. So overall, I'm just happy.
There you go. Azan?
Yeah, man. Look, for me, the game from what I saw, which was very limited today. But I mean, yeah, look, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he got called in, and I feel that he had a good game. Overall, like the defensive line or the back five had a good game. It was more the players up top, and more from my experienced players, I felt that weren't up to par. They definitely did have an off day, to put it politely. Um, but yeah, look, these type of squad players, when called up on, um, they're going to have to do or play their part, because obviously, in less than a couple months, the AFCON is coming up. So there's going to be a lot of rotation. And look, I'm just happy to see that when called up on, these players are obviously getting the game time, and they're performing well, because they definitely do need the minutes. And then come January, we are going to have to see them produce or hold down the team. So, yeah, man, look, for me, it's positive vibes from my end. The unbeaten run is continuing. The performance obviously wasn't as convincing as we would like it to be. But at the end of the day, we are going to see these type of scruffy or ugly wins. It is part of the game. But yeah, the main important thing is, like, we obviously got the maximum 3 points. It was a classic 1-0 scoreline to the Arsenal, and it's another clean sheet for the back five. And for me, that's great to see, because I'm seeing these group of individual, like the defensive players, be comfortable and confident around each other, and game by game we're seeing that. So yeah, happy days.
There you go. There you go. Sahal's in the house. Sahal, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
Everyone's feeling great. Everyone's happy. We're winning games. No concerns today. I love it. Sahal, go ahead, man. What do you think about the game?
I mean, I disagree with you. There are some concerns, but the big thing was the 3 points today. Because we got Liverpool away next week. No, next time we come back for an international break away from home, it's unlikely we can win that game, let's be honest. And that's why this game was such a must win. It wasn't because we were playing Watford or where we were in the league table. It's because we had such a hard game next up, and I doubt we're gonna get any points. We might get points against Liverpool, but let's be honest, usually we get destroyed by Liverpool. So I said, yo, we need to win this game no matter what, how ugly it is. Even if it just rolled off someone's back, I would have took the goal. But today's performance was concerning. But for me, today it was less important, the performance. The result was more important. The result was more important. Sometimes the result is more important than the performance. And today is one of those games. You go into international break. Last game, you got a chance to get top four, right? Level 1 point to West Ham. I know West Ham just won against Liverpool, but the Arsenal players never knew that, right? You had a chance, an opportunity, and we took our chance and opportunity. We won the game, and now we're close to the top four. I give Arteta a lot of credit, because remember, I came in the half-time thing. I said, "Your Arteta needs to change something, or you overload the wing, or you overload the center of the park." He decided, let's overload the center of the park. He did that. Smith Rowe cut in. He came inside, and that's where our chances came. And the ball, yeah, Ben White did, while carrying the ball luck, a bit of luck, rolled towards Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe banged it in. I mean, I'm very happy. On to the next game, Liverpool. And for me, we need to perform well against Liverpool, because look, West Ham performed great. You've seen West Ham today. You've seen against Brighton. Liverpool, you can get at Liverpool. we should not be scared of this Liverpool side. Arteta, I do not want to see us defending with 5 defenders. Because if Brighton don't do it, if West Ham don't do it, we don't have to do it either. We should not be scared of that defense or that midfield, right? I understand Salah and Jota and these forward plays can hurt you, but you see in West Ham, they didn't play afraid of Liverpool. Next game, I don't want to see no fear in these players. I want to see a performance. Forget about result. Liverpool is not about the result. For me, Liverpool is about the performance. We need to get a performance where I can say I'm proud of the squad, and I'm not expecting anything.
Okay, I hear that, Sahal. Now, guys, everyone, if you could please unmute yourself, just so we can have an open discussion on this next topic. The next topic is the first one that we're going to go to is the fact that Smith Rowe and Ben White have been left out of the England team, but they're both performing to such a level that it's almost like Gareth Southgate is being clowned on because of the level these guys are performing at. I personally don't mind the fact that they're not playing for England because I don't support England and I support Arsenal and I want them to play well for Arsenal. And I really don't care what they do for England. But the fact that they've been left out of the national team and they're performing up to this level, I just find it funny. So the first talking point for the day is Ben White and Gabriel's performances and just Gareth Southgate missing out for England. What do you guys think?
Well, personally, for me, I think it's it is disappointing. It is disappointing, obviously for them, but for me as an Arsenal fan, it's great because then it keeps them away from injuries, because obviously you just never know with these international breaks what could happen. Obviously it is disappointing for them, but personally, if you're coming out and saying I'm gonna pick players on form. So why are you not doing that then? That just makes zero sense to me. You know, Smith Rowe has been on form. I believe he's got the most goal contributions out of all the midfielders that have been picked for this England squad. Ben White has been solid in the defence. He's been better than Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings, who couldn't even get in the Aston Villa side, that lost 5 games in a row. So personally, for me, I'm happy, but then also it's disappointing for them. But I'm just happy because I think it's because I'm more of an Arsenal fan, and I just want our players to stay injury free. But I don't know what anybody else thinks on that.
Okay, what do you think about that, Gerard?
I'm neither here nor there. I'm the less players in the squad for now, at least with this momentum going on. I'm good with that. But let me ask you this, Igal, do you think the guys that were picked ahead of Ben White and ESR are better, or that these guys don't deserve a spot more than these two? For now, I think I'm glad with that. For now, it's still early too. These are the guys that he would have picked were seasoned and prime players that are normally in and out the squad. So yeah, I'm cool with that for now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the Ben White doesn't make sense, but Smith Rowe to a certain degree it does make sense to leave him out.
A little shout. Yeah.
Smith Rowe makes sense why he wouldn't play him because there are some more seasoned players, but they're not performing to the level of Smith Rowe at the moment, so it doesn't make sense fully. Aslan, what about yourself?
Yeah, look, with Emile Smith Rowe and Ben White, my guy Benny Blanco, at the end of the day, I feel they do deserve the call up. The likes of Ben White, I feel in the games featured and with this unbeaten run that he's been involved in for the club, I feel he deserved the call up because the defenders that we see in ahead of him, in the likes of Coldy and Mings and Maguire, like I feel they're not on form, and look, I'm a firm believer in regardless when it comes to the being selected for the national side, it doesn't matter who you play for, who you represent. At the end of the day, if you're performing and you have earned the right to be selected, the manager of the national side should do so. Do you know what I mean? But he's obviously failed, with these two individuals and ESR. Like, look, as an attacking player, he's doing his job and he's getting on to the score sheets. He's producing for us. He's scoring match-winning goals. And again, other players who are, a couple of years older than him or representing the teams who are, say, in the top three, I don't understand why he's getting overlooked. He definitely also deserves a call up. But look, we've seen Ramsdale and Saka get the call up, well deserved by them. But at the same time, look, I'm not feeling too much. I'm not feeling salty or sour about the situation, because personally, if I'm going to be a bit selfish, from a club fan perspective, I just want them to kind of go under the radar and just carry on producing what they for Arsenal. So at the end of the day, it's less game time for them on the international level, and I feel that will just only benefit us even more. So at the end of the day, all I can say is to Ben White and Emile Smith-Rowe is carry on doing what you're doing for our club, and in no time, Southgate would actually finally realise that I've got no excuses but not to select these guys when the time comes for the international breaks, or eventually the tournaments or the World Cup coming ahead. I have no doubt in my mind with the way that Ben White and Smith-Rowe, Ramsdale, Saka, the way the trajectory is going for them, I have no doubts, we're going to have a lot of Arsenal representation. And I would love that, because for the longest, I haven't watched or really cared for international football. But when I see Arsenal players represent the England side, maybe then I would probably get back or be a bit more interested. But yeah, man, look, at the end of the day, White and Smith-Rowe, just carry on doing what you're doing for the club. And in no time, Southgate has to select them without a doubt.
Okay, big up to the people in the comment section. I can see here Hussam is absolutely ripping into his
He's
teeth.
going mad. He's going mad. Listen, that.
So
Don't listen to angry Hussam. Don't listen to a reaction.
So White was quality. Watford getting battered everywhere they go.
I heard that as well.
And then Arsenal, we're hammering you next. Worry about your own hammers first of all.
Oh, let him know, you guys. Let him know.
Then you got
Yes,
revenge. Liverpool is bad. Liverpool to play. Trust me. ESR is a massive talent. Thank you, Hussam.
No, he's doing it on purpose. Don't listen.
C1 says, big up the panel. ESR, great goal. The way White played does what? Oh no!
The way White is playing, does Sausage Saliba get in? Why is he calling him?
C1, relax, bro.
This whole Saliba Ben White beef.
Don't allow it, bro. Let's not entertain that, bro. Let's not
ignore that.
Yeah, man.
Bro, the comments.
Listen,
bro, they're setting up traps, bro.
Oh, now I get why he called
it. So is Hussam. Don't listen to Hussam, when he's saying,
bro, Hussam, bro.
You fuck why he called him.
I know what he's doing. I'll see straight through him.
Yeah, bro, allow it, bro. He's trying
to clip us. He's trying to clip us.
Yeah, man's doing Arsenal proper, bro. Relax.
Yo, Show, since you just joined late, tell us your match reaction. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us how you're doing. And thank you for coming on camera.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Listen, right? Yeah, big up the panel as well. Big up Corinne as well. New to the spaces and that. You're killing it, lady, man. Love your
Thank you.
You need to come on camera. People will get blown away.
I'll think about it. I'm camera shy. I'm not gonna lie.
So listen, the second you go on camera and you start talking the football team, people will listen to you a lot more as well. Anyway, still, so just take that into consideration. Big up Jared as well, the FPL man. Bro. Listen, if you ever need that fantasy Premier League football team and all of that, the spread's got all the sneaky info. And obviously, my guy Aslan, man, you know what time it is every time. Listen, this game, yeah, I've seen a lot of people, yeah, they've got to criticize and they say that, we never played good, right? Listen, at this precise moment in time when we're doing this transitional play and, you know, we've just come off seeing our team constantly lose or win or draw throughout a season, finishing 8th twice and this year, all I really and truly wanted to see was just points on the board. Points. That is it. And I'm not even talking about a draw. I'm talking about just wins. I just want to see wins. I actually do not give a fuck how we get all of the wins that we do, just as long as we win the games. And today was one of them games, right? We all know that we should have been, what, 3-0 up at halftime? We weren't. I was actually getting into that point because I definitely know with Arsenal, right, when there's too much pressure put on the team, hence the first game of the season, yeah, we was the first team to open the Premier League season against the newly promoted Brentford, right? We shit the bed because the whole world was looking at us, right? I know a lot of people will say, we would have lost that game last year, but you know what? There's a slight possibility we might not have lost it, right? Whenever everyone is looking at us and expect us to perform or to bag 3 points when it's an easy team or it's a mediocre team or anything banner aside, you men are playing well.
Nah, continue. Don't worry about the comments.
Yeah. So when it gets to that point, like where the whole world's expecting Arsenal to win, we never win. We always do something dumb, like either draw, get a man sent off, to concede a penalty, or kill ourselves, like, and just lose. Like today, we did what we needed to do, regardless of whether you think the ref was against us or everyone else was being too rough. Watford should have had multiple red cards or whatever. We did what we need to do. We got them 3 points and we got the fuck out of there. That's all I want to see from this team this year. Bag your points and get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Next year we can worry about playing style and these 70 million strikers that we're talking about now and we knew how much of a mess our club was in. Today we ground out for that fucking result and I'm so happy about it. Ainsley Maitland-Niles done a absolutely amazing job in the midfield, right? ESR was brilliant. He had a few techie moments where he should have done something better, but yes, he will learn from that. We move, right? Aubameyang, stinker, absolute stinker. That's probably one of the biggest negatives I have to talk about the game, but I'm guessing we're going to get into that.
But let me just say this comment. Please tell Arteta to send Aubameyang to Sheffield Wednesday on loan during the January transfer window.
Comment. Don't even read that out. Bro.
Man is in on Aubameyang. Okay, let's talk about Aubameyang. Aubameyang needs to be taken off penalties.
Right. Sorry, before you go into that, be sure you was making a good point there. You know, this remind me of show back in 2019, right? When we played Tottenham and Oba missed the pen, and then the next game was Watford. City lost to Norwich that day, and all we had to do was bash up Watford, and we would have been in it. And you know, normally those things really mess us up. Same thing, same scenario. All the others mess up. We had a chance now and we did it. We finally took the chance.
How many times last year did we actually have a chance to actually go into either the top 4 or the top 6 or whatever?
Right.
And whenever the game was on the line and these men actually knew that these points were there, like that position in the table was there for the taking, they always shit. My favorite saying right now is they shit the bed. Yeah. They absolutely shit their pants in bed, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So today we done what we done what we needed to do, and now we're in touching distance of top 4 to the point now where we got our fans talking about if we actually beat Liverpool after the international break, we jump above Liverpool. Liverpool go into 5th, we go into 4th, and then on top of that, if West Ham might lose their next game after that, we're talking about a 3rd place position right now, guys.
Yeah,
because I expect to beat Manchester United, and I expect to beat Newcastle. So we're looking really good, bro. We've gone through our tough period. Liverpool are currently kind of going through. No, actually, they've played Chelsea, they've played Tottenham. Have they played Tottenham?
Who?
Liverpool.
No, they haven't yet. No, they haven't yet.
Okay, so Tottenham under Conte might be an issue. I don't know.
No, Conte under Tottenham, they're still the same shit players.
No. They're still good. They're going to get.
He could restructure. He's a good restructurer.
Yeah, they're gonna get a few surprise results. Don't ever get that twisted. Like
Agreed.
they are going to get a few surprise results. Like so that's cool. I'm not looking at Tottenham as whatever. We just need to do what we need to do. We just need to keep getting 3 points on the table. The second we do that, we just climb and climb. Don't worry about everyone else. Don't, except for Manchester United, because I'm watching them right under a fucking microscope. But just keep doing what we need to do, and then we'll keep climbing. That's it. I expect us to lose or draw a couple of games this season. Yes, obviously. All right. But just keep beating these mediocre teams, however the fuck.
Elton John FC.
Mia
Troy
Khalifa. Yes,
Mahona Derby. Anyway, Corey, what are you saying?
What are you man telling me, bro? Come on, 10 games unbeaten. 3-point collectors, bro. Come on.
Yo, Corey's so excited. His voice cracked. Anyways, continue, bro.
Hey, come on. I beg. Yeah, but I agree with everything Shocks is saying. But the main thing I'm focused on is we're actually capitalizing on teams messing up. Look at the teams that have dropped points. Man United dropped points. Chelsea dropped points. Spurs dropped points. And who else? Did I say Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea dropped points.
Chelsea, Spurs, Manchester United, Liverpool.
Liverpool, that was the other one. Yeah. Yeah, we're taking points. What are we? 2 points off we're 2 points off fourth now?
Don't forget the same team that people are calling relegation
bro, relegation threatened Arsenal, 3 points above title contending Man United. Where are these man, bro? Where are they?
You love to see it. You love to fucking see it, bro.
Come on. Inject it, bro.
Take this in. I think I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked the stats, but Smith Rowe's on the same amount of goals as Son and has 2 more goals than
he's got 2 more than De Bruyne.
I'm pretty sure he's on the same amount of goals as Lukaku. No? Am I right?
No, he's got more than Lukaku.
More.
He's got more.
And they're talking to me about a 17 million pound player. But what we're talking about
here is
I genuinely think let's have the ESR conversation.
Bro, respect this guy. Stop throwing names at me like Mountain Jones, bro. He's levels above.
ESR conversation. I'm going back to the tweet I've done about 3 weeks ago when I said ESR has a higher ceiling and is going to be better than Kai Havertz. I said it. The amount of smoke, and I'm putting it on camera today, and I will refer back to my tweet. Don't let me send it to a girl so you can put it on screen, right? I said it. The guy is going to be better than Kai Havertz. He's going to do more numbers than him. Yeah, I've said it. It's on camera now. Yeah.
Say it again.
ESR is going to do better than Kai Havertz in this league. I shit you not. He's going to put up better numbers and he has a higher ceiling. I think Kai Havertz is not going. He's going to flop at Chelsea. He is. Trust me, he's going to flop. And you can see it. He's 1 year in. He is a year in. He's a year in right now. And I know, other than the fucking pass, the goal he scored at the Champions League, he hasn't done anything. Yeah?
Bro, you can already see this improvement, Smith Rowe. He's on the same amount of GA in the league than he was on last year. Bro, he's going to keep going up and up and up.
It's November, and he started in December last year, right? Bro, numbers game. Trust me.
Bro, don't gas me, bro. Don't do it.
Trust me.
Yo, how? Okay, everyone keeps trying to put barometers on players. I'm just going to enjoy it as it is right now. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Smith Rowe is balling. May it continue. The team is winning. May it continue. Comparing him to other people, we can do that all international break.
Smash the likes as well, guys. Come on. Everyone in the chat, 19 and a bit. Smash the likes, man. Come on, we move.
Big up to the 19 people listening. That's more than all day. Anyways, I'm joking. Big up to the 19
You have more fans than Manchester City, bro.
There you go.
Sorry.
Wow.
But guys, ESR, one word to describe his improvement this year, or just a couple words. What would you guys each say? I want to go to you, Karine.
Well, do you know what? I'm so proud of him. To start off with, I'm very, very proud of him because it's so much pressure coming into this team, that wasn't doing so great last season, to coming at a time when we were struggling to score goals, struggling to win games. And for him to come in at that period, I applaud him for that. Not only has he helped us, but he's gotten better as time has gone on. And what I love about him is that this season, he's come back strong and hungry. And him being given that number 10 shirt, he's justifying why he deserved it and why we did not have to buy Maddison, why we didn't have to spend that 70 million on, Maddison. He's justifying it at the minute. And I'm just happy for him to just carry on with the way he's going. And I agree with what you said, Igal. No point of us comparing him to other players. Let him just grow as Smith Rowe. I just want people to stop comparing him to Kevin De Bruyne or Havertz or whatever. Just let him grow as Smith Rowe, because that's who he is. And not only will he only get better as time goes on, but I feel like this season he will give us more goals and more assists. And that's why I go back to that point about not being selected for England. I think that's going to help push him even more to justify, you should have, to show that, you should have picked me over this person. So I'm just happy where he is at the minute and how he's, progressing as we go along on this unbeaten run. And I just want people to let him be himself. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when you let players be themselves, not only do they get better, but they improve as players, because that hunger keeps growing and growing and growing. And like I said, I just want people to also stop comparing him and Saka. The two different ball players. They play in two different positions. Just let them both grow in their positions as they develop as players for Arsenal. For me, what made me really happy was, I know that goal got ruled out for Saka, but when Saka scored, you could just see how happy Smith Rowe was for Saka.
Did you see the celebration?
That's exactly what I was going to say. That celebration showed to me that these two youngsters, not only are they carrying the elders in the team or the team in general, you can just see everybody else feeds off their energy. And them doing that celebration just made me so proud to say, wow, like, we have developed an academy where we've brought in two young players. Not only are they, I know we haven't won the biggest trophies or the trophies that everyone keeps classing as big, because I know everybody looks down on the FA Cup, but you can just tell they're so proud to play for our club, and they're so proud to play for Mikel Arteta. A lot of people keep saying, oh, I don't think they want to play for the manager, but with these two youngsters, you can just tell that they're not only are they hungry, but they're serious about where they want to be, and that's to get to the top. So I'm just happy where they are, and I'm just happy how they're progressing. So yeah, and like I said, big up Smith Rowe, man. He's doing it week in, week out. So yeah, let's just see where he goes at the end of the season. But I feel like he will get more goals and more assists to his game as we go on this run. Hopefully it lasts, and we don't,
You're talking truth.
But like, for me personally, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm just so proud to see that, two youngsters are carrying this club for us, not just for us, but for all the other players in the team. Them two being hungry, I feel like it makes other people be hungry. Because if you notice, like, before, let me just go back to the Aubameyang point. Like, when Aubameyang was like scoring a lot of goals for us, getting us to where we needed to be, a lot of people are singing Aubameyang's name. I feel like now that everybody's like talking about Smith Rowe and Saka, you can just tell that's pushing Lacazette when he comes on. That's pushing Aubameyang in some ways. Like, not when have you ever seen Aubameyang press? Let's be honest. When have you ever seen Aubameyang track to defend? For me, I'm just proud of these boys, and I just want people to just stop comparing them.
Same levels. You're right.
And just let them grow as they are. Just like I said, a lot of people just keep saying Smith Rowe they Croydon De Bruyne. No. It's just Smith Rowe. Let him
Rowe, yeah.
grow as Smith Rowe. Let him be known as Smith Rowe. Do you know what I mean? And
100%.
She's spitting.
You're spitting, Kareem, spitting.
he's just a young boy that wants to become one of the best in the world. And I feel like the only way he's gonna do that is if people do not pressure him and do not compare him to players that are already classed as number one in the world or the best in the world. If you want to, put Kevin De Bruyne in that bracket, that's another conversation for another day. But for me, I'm just so proud of him, and I want him to just carry on the way he's going and just don't listen to this other influence, to people saying this and that.
Let me just stop you guys there because there's a lot to be said about Emile Smith Rowe, but we also have to get into some of the other performances because there was a lot of good performances today. And now I just want to get into Ainsley Maitland-Niles, but before I do that, I'm gonna bring Beyond the Post in, bro. How you feeling about the game, man?
Man, long time, brother.
And yo, shout out to you because you're one guy who never gave up on Lacazette.
Sure. Yeah, and we can probably spend at least maybe an hour or so bantering Aston Villa because they wanted to sign Smith Rowe and look at their situation. But honestly, one thing I just want to add to that is he's got better numbers than Kevin De Bruyne right now. So there's no talk about it. But at the end of the day, I think last season we expected him to do it. This is his first full season in the first team. So. Yeah. It just speaks for itself, and I think he's having fun. The best thing is that Saka and Smith Rowe both enjoy playing football, unlike some players that were here in the club. Some injured player right now that is in our midfield as well probably doesn't enjoy at Arsenal. So the thing is, these kids enjoy playing football, and I think because of that, even some of our players like Aubameyang didn't have a good season last season. Lacazette was our top scorer, but he was a miss and hit as well. So these other oldies are also enjoying their football now, and I'm hoping that Lacazette extends. As you said, I hope he extends because I think he brings a positive energy, not just for the players in the team, but for the fans as well. And I'm all happy with the wins. But it's Liverpool next, so I didn't want this stupid international break in between.
Yeah, same.
Yo, can I just ask Gerard and Nitish, if you guys could come on camera, that'd be great. It's just because it's just me and Nitish here, and it's just me and Show here, and it's like it's kind of
okay. Give me a couple of minutes. Give me a couple.
Yeah,
of
give
minutes.
me a few now. Yeah, let me sort. Yeah, give me a few.
Corey, I'm gonna jump to you. Ainsley Maitland-Niles' performance today, and then I'm gonna go to Aslan, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Guys, talk to me about Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He got man of the match today, and this was his second time in his Arsenal career getting man of the match. His first time being that Manchester United game away from home.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember.
He hasn't gotten a man of the match performance as a midfielder. What do you think? And who wants to go first, Aslan or Corey?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, Corey.
All right, Ainsley was good today. Ainsley was really good today. I thought, personally, for me, I thought man of the match I would have given it to Ben White, but I think today he really shown that we didn't miss PARTEY as much as we did. Because I think last season, with the situation we were in, if we didn't have PARTEY, I think we would have drawn or lost that game. And that's another thing that I like to see, that we're not crumbling under pressure late in the game, because 1-0, everyone knows it's a scary scoreline. So yeah, man, Ainsley was really good today. I thought he's well deserved for man of the match.
Well-deserved man of the match. Okay, what about you? Azad?
Yeah, look, for me, from what I saw of him, yeah, he had a very good game, and I feel the man of the match award was well-deserved. Look, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, I think it's vital for us to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles in midfield. That has been his natural position coming up through the youth ranks. And yes, when he did break through into the squad and the first team, he was holding holding down the right back spot as a fullback. But look, right now, we need him in midfield. And look, come January, when a lot of our players in midfield and in the attacking positions, they're going to be going representing their national sides.
AFCON, yeah.
So at the end of the day, we need Ainsley Maitland-Niles getting minutes in midfield. And if he's doing this against, like the inferior teams, or like without coming across disrespectful, but the inferior sides, or the sides who are, you know, in the bottom half of the table. Like, I just feel that it breeds confidence, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, when a player is confident, we're expected to see them perform. So at the end of the day, I'm sure you know, he's going to be patting himself on the back, or you know, get patted on the back from his fellow teammates. And look, it's a well-deserved performance from him today against Watford. Yeah, so big up Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I just hope when he gets further opportunities to start in the team in that position, that, you know, he carries on producing, because we have seen him do it in the past on the off occasions. Like, I remember, what was it, like a season or two ago, when we played against United. In that game, he pocketed Pogba, you know? So, like, he has proven he can step up to the plate. So, and he's like he's not young anymore. Like, he's approaching his mid-20s. So, yeah, look, I'm here for it. And yeah, fair play to him. Well done to him. And let's hope he carries on this form.
There you go. Let's go to Corey next. Corey, Corey already went. Karina, what do you think about Ainsley's performance?
I'm just gonna say I'm so happy for him. I know it's been really difficult. I know when we had this space earlier, someone said that he was frozen out. I don't think that was the case. I just think what it was he wanted to play that midfield position, and it was difficult for him to get into that position, because obviously we know Arteta preferred PARTEY and Xhaka in that midfield, and we know that when your midfield is not strong, the team will crumble. You need a strong midfield. But I'm just happy that, you know, he was given his opportunity today because of the PARTEY, you know, minor injury, and he's come in and he's proved himself, and, you know, he's shown to Arteta, like, you know, I really want to do well in this position if you know, give me more chances, or when my opportunity does come, I'm willing to put in the performances. I'm willing to give man of the match performances, and I thought today he played really, really well. He defended well. He won back the ball when he needed to. He gave the right passes. He wasn't losing the ball. He was fighting for the ball, which is what you need for a midfielder. And I'm just happy that, you know, today he got given his chance and he took it, and, you know, that's why he got man of the match, because, you know, he's come in and he's, you know, said, even if he didn't sulk, you know, because a lot of people say, no, that's a bit tight on him, how he's not getting his chances, and if he does get his chances, he's not going to play really well. But he's come in today and he's proven, you know, yes, I'm not a starter, I'm not a midfield starter, but if you, you know, let me come in and you give me my opportunity, I'm willing to work just as hard for the team, just like everybody else will. And yeah, I'm just really happy for him, really, because I know it's been a difficult start to the season, you know, with us. And I know he does love this club. I know a lot of people say he's not serious, but he actually does. Come on, guys, he's come through the academy. So of course he loves our club, and like I said, I'm just happy for him, really.
Nah,
Okay.
I agree with everything you just said. Spot on. Killing it.
Okay, keep it moving on to the next topic. Tavares. Let's talk about Tavares, because this guy, he just keeps doing what he's doing, consistent. But my question is, does Kieran Tierney come back into this team now against Liverpool?
Nope.
Because for me, Kieran Tierney defensively is a better player. Attacking wise, Tavares offers us a lot more. Tavares gets into more dangerous positions. Tavares has been impressive, and he's been tasked with the duty to defend against Ismail Sarr, and he stopped them today. So my question is, do we continue with him or what? And since you haven't spoken in a while, Gerard, what are you saying on this?
I'm glad you gave this one to me, bro. For sure, yeah, Nuno.
Nuno.
I love Nuno. I love him. But I'm not going to say, no, don't bring my Tierney. He has no spot. And no. Of course not. We cannot forget who Tierney is and what he's done for Arsenal and the contribution he makes. But it is just amazing to see someone on that side of the wing put a ball in the box and it reaches one of our players. Even if it doesn't score, at least it reaches someone. Sometimes, and he's so positive. He's so positive in his play. And like Karine said, ESR and Saka are bringing out the best in some of the other players, and I think Nuno Tavares is being affected by that for sure. He is. Look, I can't remember which player it was, but he nicked the ball off a player that was real snoozing on the ball. One of the Watford players. As soon as he got the ball, Nuno's on him like that, and he progressively played quickly. Now Nuno was he is and has been amazing so far with the opportunities he has been given. And yeah, I don't think Tierney's slot seen as easy. He has to wait for the next Carabao Cup to play first, honestly.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not, as I say, I'm not upset with Tierney or anything, but no, you have to award, good form right now. And he has been doing it.
You play the on-form player.
And sorry?
You play the on-form player.
Yeah, you have to award the on-form player. Agreed. And not just on form, but remember, he's so young, and to be playing the way he's been playing, come on. That's amazing.
Hold on. Let me just cut in there, right? Because, all right, okay. So I feel strongly about this, right? And it's nothing to discredit anything that you men have said. Don't get me wrong. Nuno has been amazing. I mean, when we brought him in the summer, I remember saying, give him a chance. And I saw him in his first game, and I actually said, do you know what? He looks good. He looks really good. Like, he's up and down. His crosses are good. He's physical. Man, he's got pace for days, bro. Pace for days. I love it. With the Nuno thing, though, yeah. Right. Amazing player. He can slot straight in. But don't forget, Kieran Tierney has actually been big up. Kieran Tierney's always put in a 7 out of 10 whenever he's played. Now, when we had them first 5 games of the season, I actually came out and I said, on the terrace as well, on the terrace on this channel, and I said, something seems to be off with Tierney because he's not performing to the level he usually does. And I don't know if that's because everyone else around him is doing better, so you don't notice Tierney as much, or he actually is having stinkers. Now it's obviously come to fruition that he hasn't been performing to his usual level, although it's not the worst performance. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Don't forget, we was all calling for Tierney to be the club captain. If Tierney is the club captain, Nuno don't get a look in after that. I'm sorry, he doesn't, because he's the club captain. Hence the reason why we're all saying that Aubameyang should be benched. Why do you think he's not benched? Because he is the club captain. Same thing with Xhaka as well. When we was all asking for him to be benched, no, he was the club captain. So if we're all calling for this guy to be our club captain, you can't bench Tierney, because that means your captain's talking on the bench. It doesn't work like that. I still think that Tierney should be our captain.
Aspilicueta is Chelsea's captain, and he doesn't start week in, week out.
No, but his age. That is because of his age now.
It's 36, bruv.
Yeah. 34. No, but the thing is, Tierney isn't fit enough. He's not fit enough because he's already missing around 30% odd games every season. So I never wanted him as the captain. I think I would prefer a guy like Thomas Partey as our captain if it has to go there. Otherwise, Lacazette was my obvious candidate. But because the problem is even last season, if you remember the Villarreal game, first leg he was injured. So we can't depend solely on a left back who could be our best player every game but be injured. So Tavares has another benefit. He always cuts inwards. Tierney cuts outwards. And when he cuts inwards, there is always a goal threat. So the defenders have to deal with that threat as well and a possible overlapping run. So I think it's clear right now. I don't think Arteta will anyways drop him. And Arteta will try to stick to what is working for him. And this back four is working. What's the problem with this back four? Why do we need to change it for Liverpool?
This back four is more solid than us four.
And the thing is, right? That bringing Tierney back, because obviously since Tierney's coming from injury, would it not be harsh to throw him back away to Anfield?
Yes, I agree. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
That's another reason why I'm saying play Nuno since he's on form, and on
Okay,
top of
but
that,
let me flip it on you. Thomas Partey comes back from injury. Is it hard to throw him in against Liverpool?
yeah, but look how long Tini was out for, bro. Partey's out for one game.
All right. Yeah, enough about Nuno and thing. Jonathan's in the
I'll
house.
toilet real quick. 1 second.
Pick up Jonathan. Jonathan, how you doing?
What's up, bro? I want to just say this one thing and then
You
come
were
off,
confident.
right?
You were confident. It was a lot more tougher than you thought, wasn't it?
For me, I mean, to be honest, I was never worried. To be honest, we all know that Aubameyang could have had a trick today. However, I did not see Watford really pose any threat to me because I watch the whole match. They basically have 7 chances, 1 on target. So it was a confident performance. However, we need to put away our chances. However, I want to say this one thing before I come off, right?
Yeah.
I love the way Tavares playing, and he's been very consistent. However, I was thinking about it, and I watched a match today, the West Ham versus Liverpool, and I'm not telling no lie, bro. The way I see Salah ripping up Cresswell, I'm not sure. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm not sure if Tavares is really ready for ready to even mark Salah yet. Because
well, then that's the test then.
Yeah, I mean I understand, but at the end of the day, we're not talking about Kolasinac. We're not talking about Kolasinac is going to come in for Tavares. Tavares gets benched. We're talking about Kieran Tierney, one of the most consistent guys. So I believe that Arteta.
No, I was
I believe that Arteta.
Why don't play them both? Why don't play them both? Like Smith Rowe can play as Cam and play them both against Liverpool.
What? No, but I don't believe there's no one to me in this squad right now to be benched, except I'm not saying Tavares should be benched, but I would probably just take the limelight off of him, just that only match, and then bring him back in for the experience for me. Because sometimes you have to protect your player, because we have seen over the years a lot of young players come up against some dangerous players, and they rip them to shreds and then never gain their confidence back. And we're talking about Kieran Tierney. If Kieran Tierney come in, I mean, I'm not going to be worried, but I understand if he come in for Tavares, but if Tavares come in and he, I would like him to state a claim for himself to say, I'm up for the task. However, Salah is no easy man to deal with, to be honest, bro.
Okay. So I want to just move it on to the next part.
Can I just add one thing to that? If you saw today what West Ham did when they realized that they had goals, they put in Masayuko in ahead of Cresswell as well. So why not play Tavares and Tierney? Like Tierney can play as a left back and Tavares can probably play as a winger, and he can fall back and support because Salah and Trent is their main attacking outlet. So if you
who do you take out of the side?
Put Smith Rowe in the middle. Like today we were playing 4-4-1-1. So instead of that, put Smith Rowe as a cam and put Saka on the right and play Tavares on the left and play Tierney behind him.
Who do you bench from the side for Tierney to come in? Who do you bench?
So you play either Lacazette or Aubameyang up front, and you play Tavares as a left winger.
Lacazette would have to play for me because he's going to put in that older play and he's going to be massive.
Work rate as well. That's another thing that's going to be needed when we go Anfield.
I can't believe some of the things that I've been hearing though. Based on the past couple of weeks, we have a bad defense. Some people said to me, we bought a backup goalkeeper at the beginning of the season. Ramsdale's now become amazing. People were saying to me just 2 weeks ago, Ben White doesn't pass well out of the back. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I also heard without Partey, we're useless. So
I also heard Ramsdale's distribution isn't good.
Some ridiculous things. We also heard Tomiyasu is a right back that's not actually ever played right back. He's a center back. So there's just so many things that we've heard. Oh, by the way, Bukayo Saka is being played out of position. Some people said if
Pepe. Apparently, so is Pepe.
apparently Lacazette and Aubameyang doesn't work.
Yeah.
So everything that we say has a shelf life. You have to understand, when we say points, it doesn't mean it always will be that way. Lacazette and Aubameyang didn't work under Emery at the end. Guess what? It's working now. Lacazette and Aubameyang did not always work, but Aubameyang might need to be dropped. Odegaard starting every game might not be the way to go. Guess what? In 2 weeks' time, it might change. Be able to be flexible with your opinions, because your opinions will change depending on the circumstances. And Arsenal, right now, I want to make this clear to everybody. Be prepared, because we are currently on a 10-game undefeated streak. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but the same banter team that you used to be bantering years ago, we don't have that underbelly, the soft underbelly, the weak people, the weak team that bends over and lets you win. That's not us. And eventually, it's going to get to a point where everyone's going to wake up and realize that something is actually happening at the Emirates that might be good for once.
Right.
So stop the dead banter and actually look at what you're seeing. You're seeing some level of progress. It's not to say we're going to win stuff and we're going to be amazing and flying. No, just look at what you're saying and say, you know what? 10 games, good sample size. Something might actually be going on. Now, let's talk about the 10 games.
What a beautiful fucking speech. Bro! Brother! Listen, someone go fucking clip that, yeah? And go put that everywhere on fucking social media, mate, because I'm telling you, you sound like a god. The god of Arsenal, bro. That's you.
He's speaking facts though. The same old banter scene. That's what Watford tried to do today. They thought they could win just by roughing us up.
It is so, and I said that in the group chat earlier. You lot would have seen it, right? Literally, that whole game plan where they were saying, "Go and rough them up because they're gonna have it every time, and they're gonna they're soft and they got no cojones."
Big up, Jonathan.
Big up, Jonathan. All them cojones talking and all that shit there. That era's done. Like, you can see it. Like, these men are actually putting in the same tackles that you do to them. They're doing it back to you. Like, everyone's talking about, right, what the fuck? Like, what's that? Like, do you know? And even though we might be pulling out of these games with a draw or meaty wins and that, don't fuck that. We won the game. We got a point out. We have not been beaten for 10 games. The only games that we got beaten in, barring the Brentford game, was Manchester City and fucking
Chelsea.
Do you know
we haven't lost a game for over 2 months,
bro. That's mad. Obviously, I do know that the hardest game is coming up next, right? Which is Liverpool, right?
And they want revenge after losing.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna want revenge on the next game. So I think at this point we can look at that and say, if we do lose that game, okay, fair play. However, we do still want to see a performance. We definitely, like, you know, make it hard for them to actually beat us. Like, that's the least that we can at least do.
We want to destroy them,
right?
Yeah,
but then after that, I think we can beat Man United. They are bro, we can definitely beat Man United. And then after
they're on the floor right now.
And
we're actually the next home game as well. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Yo, have you guys seen the league table? Liverpool are 5th. West Ham are 4th.
West Ham are 3rd.
West Ham are 3rd. Liverpool are 4th.
If we beat Liverpool, and I'm just saying if, guys, I'm not getting too excited. If we beat Liverpool go 5th, we go 4th. And then the worst thing is, if West Ham lose their next game, we go level on points with them, joint 3rd, while Liverpool will be in 5th and we'll be 4th. Are you seeing this? This is madness.
It could happen because the international break always messes up with some South American players. If say Allison,
here's another fact.
It's not even overhyping the team anymore. It's just
it really isn't, bro. Bro, here's another fact for you. Us and Chelsea, we have the best home record in the league so far. 13 points each.
Wow, didn't know that.
And that's
what I'm trying to say. So Liverpool lose to us. They're 2 points ahead of us. Imagine Liverpool are 2 points ahead of us. 11 games gone. When the first three, everyone was talking about we was about to get fucking relegated. I'm just let that in, right? But right, okay. So 2 points. If we beat Liverpool, they get 9, we get 3. We go above them. We go joint 3rd with West Ham. 2 points behind City and 3 points behind Chelsea. Like that, and depending on whoever their next games are, bro, this is unheard of. tried to predict that at the beginning of the fucking season. Never.
But what were you saying? What were you saying at the 3 games, bro? We were saying like the highest team who lost the first 3 games is finished 7th.
18th.
You what?
Yeah, you saw that tweet.
Manchester United over the last 6 games are so bad that Terry just did a table to see where they would be over the last 6 games. They're 18th in the league over the last 6 games. We're the second best team in the league over the last 6 games. Only Ham have had a better record than us.
Don't just force yourself in stream.
Imagine Spurs was on top. We were at the bottom. Now they are not even visible in the top 7.
You can't just come on in my friggin' stream and just come sit next to me like that. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
it does not work like that.
Nah, she's cute, man. Let her be.
Hi.
Arsenal.
Say Arsenal. Arsenal.
Woo!
Oh, God. Up the Gunners.
Yeah, sure.
Big head afro out of the screen. That move, man. All right, cool. So, like, go on.
All right, yo, everyone here did not expect this. Do you guys want to move past the 10-game winning streak and now move on to the next thing? Because I have something else that's controversial to talk about before we do the player ratings.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what's up?
I think the 10-game unbeaten run, it definitely needs highlighting. I think a lot of people need to recognize that's not an easy feat. Like we're looking at Liverpool now, we're looking at Chelsea, haven't done it. We're looking at all of these people that have got. Stop forcing yourself in the stream. a lot of people they a lot of people, yeah. I tried to. Sorry, guys. One second.
Shocks, if she doesn't stop doing that, you can call her Nicola Pepe for 1 week.
Good shout. She's not listening to instructions in that, bro. Fucking hell. Allow it. Stop.
Okay. Let's talk about the controversial moments in this game, because there were a couple moments in this game. First of all, Aubameyang missed a penalty and also had the situation where, let me just get myself on a bigger screen so I can tell you guys what Aubameyang missed a penalty. 1, we're going to talk about that. 2, Aubameyang took the goal away from Odegaard. Aubameyang's performances overall throughout this game was poor, but it just got worse and worse as the game progressed. Aubameyang is now an issue when it comes to penalties. Do we take him off penalties? When it comes to if we are not doing well in a game and Lacazette is not physically able to continue in the game, do we have to take both Aubameyang and Lacazette off the pitch? What do we do with Lacazette and Aubameyang? Because at this point, everyone is slamming Aubameyang. I'm not going to criticize him too much. I'm just going to say it's one of those games. He was poor, but he cannot hold his head up high today. He has to hold his head down in shame. He did not perform like a captain, and some people are even saying take the captaincy from him. I think that's difficult to do at this point. But Gerard, where do you go with Aubameyang?
Nah, I can't be too harsh on Oba. Of course, this is the second straight pen miss. We were just lucky that Martinez, rebounded and he got the goal the last game there. It wasn't so with Foster today, but I mean, he had a horrible game today. Let's not sugarcoat it, right? He really did it. But I don't know, but I can't be too harsh on him. Come on, the last few games we were bigging him up. He was putting in work rate, and today, I can't remember which space of play it was, but he was tracking back and winning the ball first in the midfield and stuff, and defending things that we're not accustomed to overdoing. But yeah, he really but you could see he turned a bit desperate coming down to the last 10 minutes. His desperation was messing us up. Was in the end trying to extend our lead. He was playing kind of selfish in the last 10 minutes. It was looking like, okay, I have to get my goal. I didn't get my goal from the penalty. It was a bit off. But I know I say we still keep with him, but you're right. If Laka is not physically up to the challenge coming on to the end there, and Oba not on it mentally, we need another outlet. But again, that's where we come back with, Smith. It's just great to see someone else scoring the goal when Oba and Laka not having a good game. But no, I say we stick with him, but we have to work out something in our last 15 minutes of getting something. If it's Martinelli, if it's Eddie something or something solid that we could get something to finish off the game, because we should have finished off this game.
There you go. All right. What about yourself, Shaw?
You know what? I don't want to jump the gun a bit, yeah, but it seems like Arteta's done something what no one else in the league. Don't tell me shush. Don't you dare tell me shush. It seems like someone else, he's done something in the league that no one else has actually done. Yeah. And that's the 4-4-1-1. Like, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, I know. All right, guys, one second.
Okay. Aubameyang shouldn't have touched the ball when Odegaard was about to score. I'll let you go, Karina. You were gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gutted for Odegaard. You could just tell he was so gutted when that flag went up. You see his poor little face. I was like, oh boy, you shouldn't have touched that. But Aubameyang's not going anywhere because he's on a big contract, and he's still got 2 years left in it, hasn't he? So we just have to accept it.
Sorry.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, obviously he's on a big contract and he's got 2 years left on it, so he's not going anywhere. So he's gonna be our striker because we all know he's gonna sit on that contract until he runs out because he's not gonna get that kind of money anywhere else. But to talk about today's game, he was really awful. You could just tell when he missed that penalty, he was gutted, and like the guy said there, he was desperate for goals. You could tell he was just desperate to score, to sort of like, you know, get himself feeling a lot better. But I think he needs to come off penalties because, like I said, this is the second one he's missed now, and he's becoming too predictable on which side he is going to score or which side he's going to go. So that's why that.
Enjoy Ferrero Rocher.
What the hell? Sorry about that.
That's okay. Come on, girl, you need to do better. Back to my point, I think it's. I don't think it's a confidence. I don't think it's a confidence thing with Oba anymore. I think it's him now. He knows the fans are behind him. There's no debating. He's done great things for us over the 2 seasons, and that gives him credit in the bank. But today's game it doesn't excuse that. Like, you're the captain, first of all. You're the captain of Arsenal Football Club, you know. I know a lot of people say he leads by example, but he just wasn't on it today. It was just a stinker of a performance. And every time I'm watching Oba, I'm not getting impressed. I'm getting more frustrated with him, and I can see why we're trying to go for a striker in January. I think Arteta and the team have realised that we can't just rely on Oba anymore. It can't just be Oba, because it's not like he's gonna score in every single game. He's gonna have an off day, or he's just gonna put in stinker of performances, and today just happens to be one of those. And like I said, that is why we are, going into the market for a striker in January, because we have to get our goal difference up, because that goal difference is so important. Even if we're level on points with, say we beat Liverpool and we're level on points with West Ham will still be above us just because of the goal difference.
Yeah.
So for me, I just think Aubameyang, it's hard to drop him at the minute because you can clearly tell the system is working with the 2 strikers up front. And I can tell that Arteta doesn't want to mess up that system because he has realised it is working. So he's not going to drop Aubameyang anytime soon at the minute. And if he's going to drop anyone between him and Laka, he's going to drop Laka, and we all know that. But for me, I just think with Aubameyang, he's just got to show more as a captain, because the way he took that penalty today, he didn't take it as a person who was hungry for goals. It was just like lackluster. It was just like, oh, let me just take it. If he saves it, he saves it.
The one thing we can definitely confirm about Aubameyang, he's definitely a confidence man. Last year, we saw him have his worst season as a professional footballer when there's no crowd.
He's a showman as well.
Yo, let me just stop you there, Shaw. I want to bring in
so short confidence before he took that penalty. And even in his own mind, he didn't believe he was going to score that. Hence the reason he did not actually score that.
Yo, brother, I wanted to bring my guy in, but is he there? Yo, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
What's going on, man?
Fine. How you guys?
What do you want to say about Arsenal, man?
I'll say now we are doing great. We are doing fine. I love the movement. I love the progress. We are doing great.
You're happy.
I'm happy for that.
That's great, man. Any concerns today?
You said?
Any concerns?
My concern is that I won the 3 points. I want the 3 points. It's very good to me. I'm very happy about that. That's what we need. And this Rowe, the goal of Rowe is I'm very proud of him. He gave me joy. That goal, he deserved it, and he gave me joy. Despite that, Aubameyang missed the penalty. But we're happy that we got the 3 points.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for coming on, bro. What's your name?
Emeka.
Emeka. Thank you for coming on.
My brother. Thanks for coming on.
My brother. Love to see it. Love to see it every
time. And everyone on Facebook, do me a favor, come join us on YouTube for the rest of the video. I'll be ending the video now on Facebook, and we'll be starting our player ratings as we always do. So come join us for the rest of the video.
Smash the likes, people. Come on.
Yeah, facts. So, let me just add on to one of the comments that you put up about Gunner Express. You're fucking right. He is in hiding in a.
Oh yeah, bro, he's gone hiding.
Nowhere to be seen. He's not in the group chat. He's not on Twitter. He's not on YouTube. I saw him on the terrace after the game. After that, I have not seen this guy, and he's not working. It's Sunday. Fuck that. No.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about, bro?
GX.
Oh, right, okay. He is nowhere to be seen. No spaces, no group chat, no Igal video, no nothing. Has he even done a match review?
I'm gonna get. No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Bro, when we win, it's hard to find him.
No, he's waiting for a bad performance.
Hasn't GX been all positive for the last few weeks?
Yeah, but on a trolling thing. I think when he actually has to realize now.
The space, bro. My man was at Chelsea's face yesterday, bro. They drew really, bro. He was rattling so many man, bro.
He's triggering.
Bro, it was amazing.
Yeah,
but he has some guy called a wanker as well. Oh my god, bro.
Gunner Express has picked up a new hobby. He's a TikToker now. That's why he's hiding. I love it. You know what his most recent TikTok is? He had a blanket. He jumped on the couch, put his blanket over him, and he went hiding. That's what he was doing. Anyways, I killed the joke.
Wow.
You guys never seen that tweet?
Nah,
you missed it. Look.
Is he actually on TikTok though?
Listen, Gunner Express, we need to find him. Once we find him, we'll figure out where he is. But
Bro, where are the regular Liverpool spaces people, bro?
Where's Mo? Where's Mo?
No, guys, look, this is Gunner Express's TikTok. Gunner Express. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been on Twitter, so I don't know if they're hosting it. But all I know, when that first Liverpool result came through, not one of them Liverpool man were about. There was
but Hussam has his own channel, so he's obviously on his channel.
Bro, he's fuming, bro. He is fuming.
Okay.
But Hussam was on his ones, bro.
I need to make an announcement. This is going to be uncomfortable conversations. Arteta has a better 100 record than Arsene Wenger, points-wise.
Jesus Christ, yo. Bro, you're really trying to rattle people around.
That means nothing. Yeah, that means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Bro, is this true?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. They put it up. He's second to what's his name? Oh gosh. Yes.
Arteta is being spoken about in the same breath as Arsene Wenger. After 20
Allow
years,
it. Forget that.
Don't entertain this, bro.
Don't do it.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, when Terry on the terrace, when he came out with that crazy stat about Arteta not having enough wins at home or in the last 40 matches, what was that stat about?
I don't know.
From what he raised
every day.
Huh?
Bro, the stats is to suit your narrative every day. So right now,
No, what I'm trying to say is, so the stat that he came out with, like going by this graphic and these stats, bro, then what he shared must have been inaccurate, must have been false.
what he was talking about was it
Like, was he including all competitions or something? Or
the fact that we lost the last 3 games at that point and get up to the Man City game? That's what it was. It negatively implemented the situation.
no, but like these 100 games are these all comps?
This is all comps.
This will be all comps, bro. Yeah.
This is European. This is European Cup games. Everything but preseason.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, until Arteta wins us the league, for me, look, obviously, look, he's doing his thing. Yeah. Right now, everything is all positive. Yeah. But until he wins us the league, I'm sorry, in my humble opinion, this doesn't mean anything, bro.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you lot are saying that he's got more wins than Wenger, bro. Look, come on, bro. Have you seen the fucking defeats? He's got 3 more wins and 8 more defeats, bro. Like he's just got 11 less draws, bro. Like I'm sorry that, like, guys, like, right, he's got more goals as well. Fuck it, fuck.
Yeah, the thing is, Shocks, it's not about that. It's about the fact that at that point of time, it was Arsenal and Manchester United. Now there are so many teams that even with this record, he cannot go anywhere near the league title.
Yeah,
even if he does that in the league.
That's impressive. It is impressive. I'm sorry, it is. I know it's only 3 more wins.
I just want everyone to say a couple words. I think that personally, this makes no sense to be something to big up Arteta with, because in that time period, Arsene Wenger won the league in his first 100 games. So Arteta has not won the league. He's won the. I think Arsene Wenger got the double. Actually, am I wrong?
You got to be realistic when you do these things. Look at the fucking teams. All right, okay, and you know what? I think it's really important to take into consideration the team that Arteta took over from Emery, bro. It was a shit. Like, he was never gonna win a league with that team.
Yeah, listen to this comment by Sean. You guys know Sean. What did Gunnar Express do to Arteta?
he ate Arteta's food and he stole his hair gel.
Yeah, next man said Gunnar Express should owe an apology to Arteta. Yeah.
All right. I think it's too early for that. But let's be honest, innit? Even I've talked my shit about Arteta. I never wanted him here in the first place. Like I've questioned the appointment of him. Although it took me a long while to say Arteta out, which I did after the Man City game. After I saw the Man City game, I said, yo, you know what? Yeah, this is long. Only because I saw the way we was playing. There was still no...
you can still rebuttal from that.
You what?
What? Wait, what am I... Bro, how am I only just hearing this? Like, I only just found out that Igal was Arteta out from the back of the City result like a couple of weeks ago. And now, like, are my ears hearing me? Like, am I hearing correctly what you're saying, Chuck?
Bro, show was Arteta out. Dizzy came on stream and yelled Arteta
out. It was all done after
Bro,
City.
I need to go back and watch that stream, bro, from the Man City defeat. But
Aslan,
I don't know, bro. I can't remember. Wow, this is
the Man City game had
Man City game. Look,
Corey came on said, "I told you."
Bro, the worst thing is, I remember the morning of Man City, bro. We had early kickoff. It was the kickoff. I'm telling you from now, go and check my tweets on that day. I was talking mad. I had the maddest night and I drank so much. I woke up, no hangover, right? And I think I woke up at about 11 a.m., yeah? I literally, bro, I was dancing. I put on music in the morning. I don't do that. For some reason, I was really gassed about this game. I was like, yes, like, we're going to do something today. Bro, my tweet throughout that day, I remember I went onto the football terrace and I was angry as shit. And I said, nah, I'm done with this guy. The fact is, the way we lost to City after coming back from the Chelsea defeat and the Brentford defeat, plus on top of that, not being impressed by our summer and, you know, seeing some weird results in the preseason. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done at it. And I said, you know what? We scored no goals. Not one fucking goal, and I don't see no style of play He needs to go. The guy needs to go. Then there was an international break, and ever since then, I've been like, all right, impress me. He has.
Bro, I don't know how he survived that period, bro. That August, bro. I don't know how he survived August.
No, I'll be honest. If that Chelsea game was right now, we would have probably given them a run for their money as well.
You reckon?
It was at a bad time. We had our first game where we had our COVID issues. We lost to Brentford, which was a shock. Everyone was in shock. The next game, they got Lukaku in and they were all confident. Where is Lukaku now? If they had their team right now facing us, we would have given them a run for their money like last season.
No, I hear what you're saying, Itish. You're right, bro. I agree.
Lukaku's a Chelsea Twitter account, bro. Football Twitter account. That's all he is right now. All he's doing is posting pictures of his legs. Like, what's going on with Chelsea?
His legs and his bald head.
Their leg fetish and his bald head. Yo, I'm shocked. Anyways, Karina, you're gonna say something. Xhaka 9 games without Xhaka, 0 losses. Wow.
What I was
that's a great comment.
Damn.
Great stat.
Damn.
What I was going to say was, why is everyone angry about the way we won the game? Like,
no.
I know some people that are like angry.
Not the Arsenal fan base, but I'm talking about in general, like about how we should have. Do you know when Ainsley and I forgot the guy's name from Watford collided, and they're trying to say that trying to say that Ainsley committed a foul. Then they're trying to say that we shouldn't have carried on playing. We have to be ruthless. I'm sorry, but the nice Arsenal has gone out of the window now. This is the new and improved.
You know what I say to that? You know what I say to people saying that? I just say keep crying. Keep crying. Keep crying.
Keep crying. We need to be ruthless. I'm sorry.
I'm done with the nice Arsenal. I'm done with this shit.
No, but why would we stop at that point? Like the only thing was, I will say this. I'll say this honestly. I think it was a foul. The only thing is the referee didn't give it, and once that
I did as well, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
That's what the referee whistle is for. If the referee doesn't blow it, that's not my problem. That's not my problem.
Exactly.
And this happened when what? I think it was a championship a promotion game with Aston Villa, one of them. The same thing happened and the players were upset. No, that's nonsense. If the referee doesn't blow,
check this out. Yo, you guys want to laugh? You're gonna see this. You're gonna see how much people still don't mess with Arteta. A lot of people still are missed off at Arteta. Okay, look at this. 17K likes, right? This is the 10 wins 2 hours ago. Look at this. Arteta has spoken an hour ago. 1.9.
Bro.
Oh wow.
Yo, people still don't rate Arteta.
Wow. Now, do you know what though, Igal? That's fine. Just let everyone not rate what we're doing
under the radar. Just keep it going
until it's too late and it's like, raw. We need to stop Arsenal, bro. Let everyone do what they are doing, brother. Let them do it.
The women's scoreline has better than what Arteta said after the game.
No, big up the women still. Come on,
that's fine, bro. It's absolutely. It doesn't even surprise me if Arsenal media, social media, is doing this on purpose, not promoting the win as much. Because they just want it to just go under the bro. Let them do what they are doing.
Tavares
under the radar, and everyone just cussing us the whole year. But yes, still we finished. Bro, do you think I care? Do you think I give a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at this now. Thomas Partey, whether Tierney and Thomas Partey are on their international duties. Let's see what happens with Thomas. He wasn't available to play today. He's got a muscle injury. We know how this is going to evolve. Let's take it day by day. Kieran Tierney is going to go to on the Scotland squad, and he'll be training inside the stadium today, and he'll go to Scotland. That is what they said about Kieran Tierney and the Scotland thing, right? Oh, I didn't show you guys that, by the way. My apologies. Let's go to Thomas Partey's thing. They spoke about it before the game. I'm just going to get that up on the screen. Where is it? Thomas Partey. Here we go.
Zoom.
So they said Thomas Partey had missed the game due to a tight groin. Like it just sounds like it was a regular muscular issue, and he'll be fine for the next game. Honestly, it's nothing serious. What do you guys think?
Keep him away from the chicks.
What?
I said keep him away from the chicks for some time. He'll be fine.
Okay, yo, I heard that's why Saka's game has dropped off a little bit since he's got his
He's got a girlfriend. Yeah, I see that still. I see that.
Saka's girl's doing her thing.
Did you see he went to Fort Park in a Squid Game mask, and no one knew it was him. He was there all night. He was at Fort Park in a Squid Game mask. The enemies, and literally nobody knew it was him. And then afterwards, they all clocked because he posted on his Instagram wearing the mask. Oh no, his girlfriend posted on Instagram wearing the mask, and everyone said,
"Okay, so yo, guys, let's talk about this Thomas Partey injury. It's a big blow, but are you guys worried going forward? I think he's going to be back in time.
I think we'll just see what happens over internationals. Plus, we have our own Ghanaian insider in Dizzy, so he'll keep us up to date.
It's all
I think he'll be fine. I think that they did the right thing today, especially with the way Watford was playing. They did the right thing, keeping him out tonight or for today's game. And I think Partey himself does know that, you know, if he wants to be, you know, the midfielder that everybody keeps screaming about, you know, all this praise that he's gotten, I think he himself knows that he needs to stay injury free for his Arsenal career to finally pick up and be the midfielder that we expect him to be, or what everybody else expects him to be for Arsenal. So for me personally, I'm not worried about this injury, and with the international duty, personally for me, I wouldn't want him to go because, like I said, I hate these international breaks. You know, it's just you just never know. You just never know what might happen. Personally, for me, I won't want him to go. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, him and the club sit down, him and the coaches sit down together and come to the best decision, because without him in this midfield, we absolutely lack the killer passes that he gives or that killer instinct to go forward.
Igal, Dizzy just commented. Just put up the comment.
No,
the one above.
The one above.
What?
That's called him a Spanish fraud.
Oh my god.
Dizzy, you can
Dizzy.
Yo, is that Dizzy or has someone created
that's Dizzy. That's
fake
Dizzy.
account? Like,
yo, listen to this. Blissfully Ignorant says Tavares walks into any Premier League team, any team in current form, he is in. Wow.
Oh, I don't know about
Nah,
that.
I'm not sure about that one, bro. Bro, I'm looking at
Igal,
Cancelo, bro. He ain't getting nowhere near that.
Igal, he's asking, would Tavares walk into any team?
Okay, Man City currently are using Cancelo as their left back, so no.
Chelsea also.
Chelsea, Chilwell is playing out of his skin, so no. When it comes to everybody else, probably.
Robertson against Liverpool.
No, Robertson's playing dead.
Robertson is poor.
Robertson is so
bad.
Bro,
he was shocking today.
Robertson is so bad right now that they're calling for the other guy to play. But yo, enough about that, guys. Enough about that. Guys, today we're going to do the player rating quite quickly. I need one person at a time is going to speak. Aslan, you get to go first. Can you talk to me about Ramsdale?
For me, Ramsdale, look, he kept a clean sheet. You know, for me, like, he's done very well since he's been introduced into the first team. And yeah, look, I feel a good 7, bro. For me, a 7 for him.
7. Okay, just to let you guys know, we beat Watford 1-0. For anyone who's watching this on the playback, we beat Watford 1-0. Ramsdale, once again, keeping a clean sheet. So a 7 is what Aslan has given him. I think that is a fair score. I would have even possibly given him higher, but he didn't face enough shots to give him a higher score. So 7 it is. Going to Tomiyasu next. I'm going to go to you, Corey. What are you saying about Tomiyasu?
Bro, he's Mr. Consistent. I already said it. Japanese excellence at right back. Didn't go. I saw him get a bit more forward today, and I liked. He put in like 1 or 2 good crosses. Is about it. But if I were to give him a rating, I'd probably give him like 7.
7. Okay, another 7. I think Tomiyasu was actually pretty good in the air. He was really good defensively. He's a beast, and I think 7's fair. Everyone agrees?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 is fair. Arsblog obviously gave a 7.5. Now, Ben White. I'm going to give Ben White to Nitish. Nitish, take it away. Ben White.
either an 8.5 or a 9, maybe trending towards the higher side. He plays both like a defender, a ball carrying defender, and a midfielder as well. If you saw the assist for Smith Rowe, he was the guy. He dribbled past I think a couple of players, and he lost the ball, but it eventually fell to Smith Rowe. So for that assist, for his overall play, people said he's weak in the air. I think he jumps when he needs to, and his link up with Tomiyasu is great as well. So overall, I think if I'm being generous, I'll give him a 9, but 8.5 to 9, somewhere in between that.
8 is fine. I think 8 is fair. 8.5, we can give 8.5s. Anyone think 8.5 or just 8?
8.5.
9. Yeah.
8.5 it is. Okay, 8.5 it is. They gave a 7.5 for Ben White. Gabriel, I'm going to give Gabriel to show you back. No. Okay, I'll give it to you.
I am here, bro. Sorry, man. I was just literally checking my phone.
Okay, go ahead, show. What do you get? What do you want to give Gabriel? By the way, just to let you know, Gabriel has not lost a game in over 218 days for Arsenal.
Let me tell you something. Gabriel's been cleaning up for time, bro. So I'm just fixing my life. Jesus Christ.
Why can't I find Gabriel?
He's still on the pitch defending.
There you go.
He's still cleaning up, bro. He's still cleaning up.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Gabriel, what did sorry, who are we now?
8.5 for Ben White.
Ooh. I'll give Gabriel an 8.
Gabriel's getting an 8. I
think
Gabriel
was better than Ben White, but
yeah,
definitely really good. He was really good.
BFG, 8. Big fucking Gabs.
8 for Ben White. I mean, and 8.5 for Ben
7.5.
White, 8 for Gabriel. Gerard, what are you giving?
Gabriel could take a 8. Yeah.
No. Tavares.
Oh, Tavares. Oh, yes. I was gonna go with 7, but seeing as you were giving all those other guys 8, I think he could take a 7.5, 8 as well too. But I was giving him 7. He had a very solid game, played great, helping with the advanced play. Yeah.
I think 7.5 is fair. He was just a little bit less.
Yeah.
7.5 it is. Our Arsblog actually gave a 7. Then I'm gonna go Lokonga. Guys, to be fair, Charlene. What is he, Charlene? Karina, go ahead, Karine.
Am I doing Lokonga?
No, you want Ainsley actually. That's a better one.
Yeah, I want Ainsley.
Okay, I'm gonna give Lokonga a 6. I think he wasn't the best player on the pitch. He was poor at times, lost the ball, didn't do the best throughout the game. Ainsley actually was the better out of the two, so that's why I'm gonna give him a 6.
Yellow card.
I gave him a 5, but yeah, 6 is fair.
I think a 6 is fair. I'm not gonna be too harsh on him.
Yeah, not too harsh on him. Yeah.
Go ahead, Karine. I'm gonna give you Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, for me, Ainsley gets a 9. Not only was he the better out of the two midfielders, he won the ball when he needed to. He got forward, and then he was also able to track back and defend as well as doing really well in the midfield. And that's why he got man of the match for me today, as well as Sky Sports giving him man of the match as well. So for me, 9 overall.
9. Wow. Anybody think that's too high, or is that deserved?
No, that's well deserved. And let's not forget his well-planned and well-timed lob shot was the reason we got the pen. We didn't get the goal, but his well-planned and
Nah, you're spitting, bro. You're spitting. I said the same thing earlier in the space.
That lob had nothing to do.
Oh, he totally meant that. I don't know what you meant to talk about.
Exactly, he meant that. That was planned.
He meant to get it higher than it actually was meant to go. Except it was just perfect. It was actually perfect. Yeah, big up, man. Big up.
That was not planned. I don't care what anyone says. That was not planned.
Wait, Gal's Ainsley prop, man. Let it run.
Okay.
Anyone
we gave him a 9. We gave him a 9. Arsblog gave him an 8. Lacazette, Aslan, go ahead. Aslan, you there? Woo.
Yeah, sorry. Laka for me, I'd say a 7.
Oh, why do I have Ainsley's picture still up here? Sorry.
I mean, he was the first person to be subbed, right? Again.
Yeah, he's got fitness.
He's got fitness, not great.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a fitness concern.
I mean,
how did he still have no hair?
Well,
Yeah,
man,
for
trying
me,
to do the Henri
for
look.
me, it's got to be a 7, man. I mean, I think that's a fair rating, but if anybody else wants to chip in,
Okay. What'd you say? How much?
a 7.
7. So you're giving him more than Lokonga. Agree?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I give him more than Lokonga. Lokonga got a 6.
I gave Lokonga a 6.
Well, I mean, look, if anybody else feels differently, I mean,
No, I'm
please explain your reasons.
asking you your opinion. If you would
I mean,
change
from
it.
what I saw, I mean, look, I missed the opening 20 odd minutes. Like I tuned in around the 24th minute, and you know, from what I saw, like he didn't have a bad game.
No, he didn't.
But like he obviously wasn't the best, hence why I guess he got subbed off first. So
fair.
I think it's more to do with the contract situation. Otherwise, Aubameyang did not deserve to be on that pitch today.
Okay. I think it had more to do with the fact that he couldn't run. Anyway.
The fitness, it's a fitness issue.
Yeah, fitness.
Saka, Corey, go ahead. Saka, what do you give me, Saka?
I'm not gonna. I thought Saka was a bit on the quiet side today, not like the performance he's putting in like the last 2 games. But I'd still give him a 7.
7. Okay. Oh, yo, Nitish, you're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. You get ESR.
Okay, so Ainsley, how much did we give to Ainsley?
9.
9.5.
It was a 9, right?
9, yeah.
9, yeah.
Okay, according to me, I think ESR has been my player of the season so far, and I would also give him a 8.59 again, because like he got the goal of the game again, the only goal, and he doesn't need anyone to drive things for him. He creates his own moves. If you saw, he did a very good trick where he stopped the ball and suddenly he just turned it around and went past one of the Watford players. I think, Ainsley deserved the man of the match, but Smith Rowe wasn't far off behind him. So I would still give him a 9 as well.
Okay. And then finally, there is a couple more players that we need to talk about, but everyone, please, just everyone take their turn to talk about Aubameyang. What the hell happened with Aubameyang? We spoke about him in length earlier, but like I personally think it's a concern now. Like he's a problem. Show, you there? Gerard, you guys go first, and Kareem.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to rank him. This one is really tough. If to give him anything at all, because he really had a terrible game. I don't know what a 2. Like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2.
Nitish, by the way, you gave ESR 8, right?
9. I gave him a 9.
Oh, okay.
Same as Ainsley.
Okay.
Yeah, Oba probably a 3 if we just being nice. But yeah, it was really a terrible game. But I mean, I think this is just this one of those games. He was doing good in the past few games. He was playing, even in the other games he didn't score in. He was up and about, making the runs, going at defenders. This was just one of those horrible days, really bad days.
Dizzy said 0. Aubameyang gets 0 for robbing Odegaard of the goal. Kareem, what do you think?
3. 3 for me.
3?
Yeah, I'm giving him a 3 because he missed the penalty, and he was making poor, rash decisions when there was no need. Like, for example, robbing Odegaard off that goal, because come on, that was going in. Had Aubameyang not touched it, that was going in regardless. So for me, it's just below par performance. It was just a stinker from today. So 3 for me.
Egal. You should have a picture of Timo Werner up front right now. It wasn't Aubameyang playing today. It was Timo Werner, literally.
Yeah, if it was Timo Werner, we would have been offside every second. So
yeah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that at all.
No. Look at it this way. Aubameyang has taken less shots than Timo Werner over the last 2 years, and I think has more goals than him. So it just goes to show you. That's in the Premier League at least. Now, so 3. You guys are giving 3. Show, you there?
Yeah, bro, I'm here.
3 for Aubameyang. You agree?
Ooh, fucking hell, 3.
But did you hear our reasons why for that though?
Sorry, I've literally just come back. My daughter was being a little shit in it.
You could the most you could raise it to is 4 because you don't have the power to raise it that much when 2 people have voted 3.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, yeah, he didn't do anything. He didn't do any. He missed a penalty. He fucked up Odegaard's got. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yo, guess what, guys? We got the exact same score as Arsenal on Aubameyang. Never happened.
you know that avatar of Aubameyang was actually playing today.
Man said Aubameyang, horrible day for him. Poor touch for the disallowed goal for Saka. Missed and robbed Odegaard of a goal. Missed a penalty, and he when he knew he was offside and got booked, narrow 2 second yellow on the late moment. Like this man absolutely was doing madness. Absolutely.
Yeah, he had put in a real rasky tackle coming on to the end of the game, like a real lucky he missed. He's very lucky.
Yeah, he almost got a red. Now moving on to Odegaard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you, Aslan, but I'm giving Odegaard a 6 based on his 6 or 7 and based on his performance. I think 7 even because
Igal. Let me just add something. Yeah, you see when that break came on, yeah, he was tight. He was clean. Did you see when it was him and Martinelli at the corner flag and
checkers, bro,
bro, take him the piss.
The mix
just passing between them. And you know what? I love to see that whole chemistry between them because they just knew where. You know what? Martinelli actually fucked up that little game, that little play they were doing. Bro, I saw Odegaard nutmeg a man.
Bro, they were toying with man.
Bro, they took that. And you know what? I love to see that shit. That shit there, the confidence was crazy in that.
And so these guys don't start, huh? These are not starters. So to see them gelling like that, yeah, that was amazing. That was brilliant.
That was the subs, how they were moving. I'd love to see that shit. Okay, bro, so he pressed well. He had a goal, obviously chalked off because of Aubameyang's fastness. Every pass he did was clean and tidy. And that last bit to just run down the clock in that corner flag with Martin, impressive. Very
just to give you guys a lowdown on what we've done. Aslan chose 7 for Ramsdale. Corey chose Tomiyasu 7.5. And then Ben White was Natish. Am I right?
Yeah.
Gabriel was Show. Tavares was my guy Gerard. I picked. I did Lokonga 6. Maitland-Niles was done by Karina. Lacazette was done by Aslan, and then Corey did Saka. Smith Rowe was done by Natish. Aubameyang was done by
me, yeah,
by Gerard, and then Odegaard was done by Shaw, and then the rest was done by myself. That's the ratings for today. You got 5s, 5s, 7s. Aubameyang got a 3. 2 man of the match performances from Smith Rowe, and who else got a 9? Maitland-Niles, right? The worst performers on the pitch today were the likes of Aubameyang and Lokonga, and everybody else was just very solid. And
what did Lokonga get?
Lokonga got 6.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that is enough for the player ratings. Shout out to everyone watching the player ratings. You guys do me a favor, guys. Appreciate everyone here. Check out their social medias. You can check everyone's ads right there. Karina, what's your Twitter at?
Mine is at Legal Karina, and it's N.
There you go. We got a
guys. Go and follow Karina, man, because she's dope with her opinions as well, man. Very good. Sorry.
Yo, guys, I'm out of here. I'll probably doing a Twitter space. You already know what it is. We're probably doing all that stuff. But do me a favor, guys. Don't forget to like the content. I'll be reposting some of the content from this video. If you're watching this right now, also leave a comment down below what you thought about the game on this video. I appreciate you guys. Check out most of the videos on the content and the content on the channel. I did
smash the likes, people. Come on.
I did one earlier on the situation with the Cronkies. We didn't really speak about it much right now. If we get into it, it's going to take another half an hour. So we'll do
one tomorrow. We'll do one tomorrow.
Yeah. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. Appreciate everyone. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget